Happy Friday to you. My name is Kate Bolt. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, back for another Friday night crafting live. I am just going to turn my laptop onto the side of me just to check that I'm streaming and everything is going fine. So do bear with me. Yeah, I hope this evening finds you well. Hello, Wendy. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. Yes, let's log on and see where we are. Oh, sometimes, you know, when you turn your laptop on, it brings up all sorts of things that you never asked for. I'm not quite sure why that is. Let's have a look. So I had a little bit of a rush back. Hello, Jen. Lovely of you to join me as well. Last Friday was a bit of a difficult one, so I did it on Saturday because I was taking my son he's going on holiday with his friends, and I was taking him to where they were all going to meet up and coming back. Bit of a long trip. And tonight I was actually picking him up again, but I got back pretty much in time. Hey, that's really good. Yes, live on my YouTube channel, so all good. Oh, thank you. Oh, I am so looking forward to Sunday, Wendy. It's so exciting now. It's been nearly 2 years since we all met, the Pinkies all met in person. So it's going to be, I think there's going to be a whole load of catching up with the team. For those of you who don't know, we have a big wider team event this Sunday. And I'm quite excited to be seeing a lot of people I haven't seen in a very long time. So I imagine there'll be a lot of, not much crafting. Although there'll be lots of crafting available, I think most of us will be chatting and doing all that. So let me have a look here, make sure I'm not. There we are. So I thought we'd have a little play tonight with the Delivering Cheer stamp set. I used this a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember if I used it for my Friday Live or if I used it for my, or if I used it for my Facebook live coffee and cards. I can't remember. Absolutely, Wendy. I think I will need to take some throat pastels because all we'll do is talk and talk and talk. So I was playing with this stamp set earlier in the week, getting ready for tonight, and I had some ideas with it. So I thought I would show you. I don't think I have the cards to hand that I made before. Let me just see. I might have one. Let's have a little look. Right here. I've got lots of cards that I've made. So I have got some of the card fronts that I had prepared, not completed. So this is this one. This is the girl with her Christmas tree, and I've given her a yellow raincoat and black Wellington boots and Christmas tights. And so, as you can see, you take the top and the bottom of the images and you make your full body. So she can have a skirt, she can have a Christmas tree, a bunch of flowers. She can have a raincoat, she can have gifts. Hello, Karen. Lovely of you to join us. So yeah, so you can colour it in and you can do anything you like. So instead of it being a Christmas one, even though it's a Christmas stamp set, I made a kind of a birthday one here, and I cut it out and I coloured it in with some fun pastel colours, and I'm going to make that one into a birthday card. And here's a card exactly the same, if you like, but just I've used a different colour on her skirt. Hello, Helen. How are you? And this is a flat one, so I have stamped it on a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I've coloured it in with the alcohol markers and glued it on the top. And this one I have created an extra layer, and it gives it a little bit of dimension. And I thought I'd play a little bit more tonight with this stamp set. So it's so much fun. And I've got the basic white note cards and envelopes. And these are really good for making quick cards because they're all done for you. So they are pre-scored and they come with the envelopes as well. So I thought that would be a good starting point for tonight. Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to stamp her. So I'm going to get her skirt. And I'm going to go for the gifts. Go for the gifts. And I've been playing around to see what I can do with it. So let's move the card base. I've got my scissors. I know I'm going to be doing some cutting. So my card base. The basic white note cards and envelopes are 3.5 by 5. So I decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on a layer on the front, so then I can colour it if I like, or I can do whatever I like with it. And so that one is 1/4 of an inch smaller, so it's 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, and it fits on there nicely. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So first of all, I'm going to grab my black Memento ink, and a couple of blocks to put my stamps on. That's a bit small. I haven't got the right size out. Here we go. There. It's important to have the right size block. There we are. Put that one on there. Okay, and I've got my Memento ink. And Memento ink is great for using the blend pens if you're going to do that. So alcohol markers. Oh, it's a bit juicy. I think I've pushed that in really hard. Let me give that a clean. Try again. It was a bit of a mad dash back in the car, so quite a lot of driving today. But that's all done now. He's back safe and sound. It's always good, isn't it? Hello, Sylvia. Lovely of you to join me. So lovely to see you all here. So many of you from lots of different places. I'm going to bring her right down to the bottom of the card. Then it leaves a little bit of room at the top for my sentiment. Little gap. Oh, there we go. One nice skirt. And then the gifts at the top. Now, excuse me, Alfie is at the front window because he can see a car and he's having a little grumble. So I do apologise if he gets a bit barky. I will pop him out if he does that, but he does like to join in with our crafting. Alfie is the dog, in case you had not realised. Sorry, I should have explained. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got her there. And I'm going to put that to the side, and I've got a piece of scrap basic white, and I'm going to stamp it again. I'm going to stamp the gifts again, just the gifts here, like that. So we've got that one. Put the lid on there. Okay, and this is where I can colour them in. So I'll show you what colours I've chosen. I've got a whole post. Got lots of colouring pens. These are our alcohol markers, and they're called Stampin' Blends, and they come in light and dark shades of each colour, so you can blend them. And that's Balmy Blue. I've got Flirty Flamingo. I've got, I think that's that's a Pale Papaya. I've got all sorts. I've got soft sea foam there. I think I've got mint macaron, crumb cake. I've got all sorts for different things. Calypso coral. So just choose whatever colours that you like and colour in your gifts. Once you've coloured them in, you need to cut them out. And proper Blue Peter style, I've done it already. So when you cut it out, you cut out her hands as well. So I've just done a little bit of colouring in, so you don't have to sit and watch me colour in. So I've got that ready, and that's going to go on the top. And then I kind of have to decide. I'll move these because we're not going to play with them. But I just wanted to show you the colours I'd chosen. The way I might need them. We kind of have to decide what we want for the skirt. Okay. Now, I have been having a bit of fun with this, and I picked out some of the Celebration Design Series papers. I picked out the hand penned, what's it called? Beautifully penned papers. These are black and white papers, 12 by 12, gorgeous papers. They're all black and white, and they come free with Celebration. They're really useful kind of patterns. You can colour them in. You can leave them as they are. They're really beautiful. And so I thought I would do a bit of paper piecing. So I'll show you what I mean by paper piecing. That's a really pretty one as well, isn't it? Gorgeous. So I decided to have a play. And so what I mean by paper piecing is you would take your piece of paper, you would stamp your image on it. I don't know if this is big enough, but I'll show you, see if it works. Yeah, that is big enough. Decide what you want to be. So this is her skirt, and I'm looking for a pattern for it. And I would like a lot of the flower in it but I also want some background. So you need a bit of both. So just choose a bit that looks right. And you don't need her legs. You're not gonna use the legs. We're gonna chop her legs off if you like. So yeah, this might work nicely like that. So I can find where I put my black ink. There it is, right in front of me. Ink up your stamp. Stamp on your designer series paper. Like that. Okay, going to chop her legs off, so that's fine. We have a bit of surgery here. And we're going to cut it out. So she'll have a flowery skirt. Like this. So just cut it out and then colour it in. Like that. So you can see this skirt is a really simple shape. So if you're not great with your cutting out skills, this one's not a hard one to do. It's pretty easy to go for. When you get to the top, you'll see there's kind of a little divot there for her hands, where her hands rest. Not sure I did a great job, but as you can see, it will sit over the top of that one. This one will go on here, and she's now got a flowery skirt. Now, if you want to colour the paper in, you can colour it in, and I did some earlier to match the colours in the gift boxes, and I did one with the pink, and I think the background of this one was mint macaron, and then this one, this background was balmy blue, and I couldn't decide which one I liked, so I went for, I think I liked the balmy blue the best, so that's what I was doing, and I was playing with that. And then you can have her skirt like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stick those down with some dimensional foam pads, and you'll get a good idea of how that looks. Hi, Carol from Connecticut. What am I saying? How are you? Lovely of you to join us. Oh, and Amanda. Welcome, welcome. I haven't done it for a long time, paper piecing, and I just thought this little skirt cried out for a bit of colour, give her a new look each time. So I'm going to place this over the top. It's almost like, do you remember, I don't know if you, I'm old, when I was a child, you would get those paper dolls with the tabs on them, and you could then, the tabs were on the paper clothes, and you could change the clothes on the doll. I loved those. Does anybody else remember the paper dolls? You might not be old enough. So much fun. And this kind of thing reminds me of being able to dress your doll up any way you would like. You did! Me too. Paper dolls. Brilliant. So we have her there. And then we can put this one on here. And you're going to have a very simple birthday card. Now, I should grab a birthday sentiment. And I know there's one in the Pansy Patch stamp set. But if you have any sentiment you like, but if you want a birthday one, just grab one that you already have. If I can find it. Happy birthday. Find a block. And you want to pop it in a colour you've already got. Now you can put it on a different piece of cardstock and pop it up here in a little banner. You could do it on a die cut. I'm just going to stamp it straight on. Bunty! Thank you, Karen. That was the name, wasn't it? Wasn't it a comic? Bunty was a comic, and you used to cut the paper dolls out. Am I right? It kind of reminds me of that. I'm going to go for the balmy blue, which is the same colour as her skirt. Let's hope it stamps well, and I'm not too heavy-handed because I'm going straight onto the card. I might just practice my stamping. Sometimes I like to do that. gives me a bit of confidence before I place it down onto the project. I'm just going to go happy birthday right there. So you can take this. This is definitely meant to be a Christmas set because all the sentiments are sending love and Christmas cheer and warming thoughts to you this season. And then we've got to and from, which is great for tags or inside the card. And I thought if you just pop a birthday sentiment on it, you can make a lovely birthday card. So we've got one like that, very simple. And then we'll do some more. I would like to try it with a Christmas one. Here we go. Oh, completely. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. Helen, you must remember the Bunty comic too. Early love of crafting. Absolutely. So there's our birthday card. Happy birthday. I think that's so nice. She's taking a lot of presents to that birthday party. You remember them, Jen. Welcome. Gosh, that was a blast from the past, wasn't it? So let's grab another card base. Here we go. I love these. They're so good. They're already scored. You just have to fold them. Okay, so I've already got some ready. I stamped some already and cut the layer already. And I thought actually we would try it. Now I've got some of the, what is this paper called? This is a Christmas paper in non-Christmas colours. Oh, I don't have the name. One of you might be able to tell me. It comes with the whimsy, the Christmas whimsy suite. And it's so beautiful. It's a Christmas one in non-Christmassy traditional colours. And it's got this beautiful pink. I'm sure you do. I think we had great fun doing that when we were children. And it's got these fun patterns. But this is just one of the sheets. There's a lot of different sheets in the pack. They're great. It's here. It's got loads. They're speciality papers, so they are foiled. Got all these gorgeous gifts. And then it's got this really useful print on the back. We've got holly and silver foiling. We've got trees. And we've got this lovely stripe. And then baubles. So many. But I thought I would just pick this one out and make her a skirt from it. Shall we see how it works? Now, I have tried some other things, but I thought on a whim, just now, we would try this one. So let's grab the black ink. Because all the other ones I've got are not necessarily Christmas cards. I thought I really should make a Christmas card with it at some point. So let's give her some snowflakes. Let's make it look properly snowflakey. I want a couple on there, really. Like that one, do you think? Or this one? So hard to know. I can get 3 in that one, but if I do that, she won't have a lot on there, I think. Which one to go for? Sorry, taking my time, aren't I? I'll go with, well, more than one. All right. I think we'll go like that, and then it gives it gives 2. Oh, that wasn't very clever, was it? Gosh, it stuck really hard. Let's do that again. Did give me an idea of where I'm stamping though. Right, let's do it here. Right in the middle of the snowflake. Excuse me, Alfie, I hope you're not going to bark. There we are. That's a little bit more like it. And let's cut it out. I don't need her feet. Bit of surgery. I will use all the paper, don't worry. Right. Let's cut it out. It's probably useful to give it a couple of moments to dry, this ink, but I think it's dried pretty fast. and then we'll see what it looks like. Now, because it's in that light pink, I can still use the nice light pastels. In the gifts. I was so busy concentrating then what I was doing. So what do we think? She has got a snowflake skirt and it is foiled. It looks rather pretty. I've got some more gifts for her. How cool is that? I think I like that. Yes, and I think we'll give her some pink shoes because her shoes should match her skirt. I haven't tried a card with the raincoat paper piecing. That would be fun. That might be another project. See what looks you can get. Could do with something that looks a bit slick, I think. These are little dimensionals. What have I done with my big ones? I'm a little world of my own tonight, aren't I? I think they're over on my trolley just there. Right, skirt on. Can't have it naked. There we go. Right, I'll grab that pink. What colour pink is it? I think that is Blushing Bride. What's the nearest pink I've got on the table? I think we'll try... Oh no, not Calypso Coral. Flirty Flamingo. Light Flirty Flamingo. Let's go for that. I am sorry about the shadow as well. Yeah, we are having a lot of shadow tonight. It's got very dark now, hasn't it? Yeah, pink shoes. She really needs a pink handbag. Okay. You could have great fun. Oh, a gingham raincoat, Wendy. Genius. Oh, we could have so much fun dressing her up. Or stripes, spots. I bet we've got some nice spotty papers that we could use for a gingham raincoat. For a raincoat. Got lots of gingham plaid. Okay, so we've got these two, and I'm going to make this one into a Christmas card. So, what have we got? We have got Sending Love and Christmas Cheer. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to fit on the front because I've stamped her quite the way up there. I haven't left very much room. Warming thoughts for you this season. That one's a bit big. Oh, I've left the thing on there. So on a full-size card, it would work really well. That's her leg warmers or tights. Yeah, so I think that won't fit on that. I think I'm going to do it on a little tiny separate slip of paper. Cardstock even. Right, let's grab a block. Right. And I think we'll go for the Balmy Blue. Where are you, Balmy Blue? Why can't I find it? It's hiding. I've got it out already. I sometimes get very... Oh, yeah, I have. I've already got it out. Oh, yes, I just used it for Happy Birthday. Oh, honestly. It's been a very long day, and thank goodness it's Friday. That's all I have to say. So we'll try it in this colour, and then we'll see what it would look like in the pink. Sending Love and Christmas Cheer. And then I'll give it a clean, and we'll try it in the pink. So we've got Blushing Bride, and we'll see which one we like the best. I think that the pink is a bit drab. I think we go for the blue. I don't know if you agree, but I think the blue wins. Balmy blue, you win. Now, I'm not feeling very clever because it's Friday. I think I'm going to grab my trimmer rather than just cutting it out with my scissors because, yeah, it's Friday. So let's do that. We only want it to be the right size. We don't want it huge. Take a little bit off that edge. And then a tiny bit off the top to even it up. Nothing so accurate as measuring or anything. It was just by eye, however it fits. But if you would like to know, it's 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches, which is a bit of luck. And I think we're going to pop it. I don't want to cover her feet up. I think we're going to pop it here. I don't really want to cover up any of it, to be honest. It's going to have to go here. Maybe there. I think I have to go there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a couple of little dimensionals on one end because this one and this one is up on dimensional, so we want it to match the height. And then I'll put a little bit of glue on the other end to keep it stuck down. Just a little bit, we don't need much. Right, just decide, ooh, there we are. Just decide exactly where we want it to go before we glue it down. I am thinking about here. So it's coming right to the edge, like that. There we go. Sending love and Christmas cheer, and I think we'll probably put some little jewels on there. And inside we can put the other sentiment that I really liked it. It was the light is not brilliant. I think these will be better. You'll see them better when they're photographed. We will go for warming thoughts to you this season. There we go. Warming thoughts to you this season in the balmy blue. So a couple of quick little cards there. And now I'll show you what else I've done. I've had some great fun with it. So here she is again. And that same designer series paper, the beautifully penned, you know, the black and white one that I just showed you, I stamped it and cut it out from the stripy. And I really like it. I think it looks really stunning. So I thought we would try that one. Like that. And I did have another little experiment. So we did try this originally, but I had another little experiment, and the glimmer paper, the Bee Dazzling speciality paper that is free with Celebration at the moment. That's another free one. I wondered what it would be like to give her a skirt made out of this. How gorgeous is this paper? So I had a go with it. Now, I got to find it. This is it. I also had a go. I can find it. Where is it? I stamped it straight onto the glimmer paper and cut it out. And as you can imagine, the ink did not take very well. It didn't rub off everywhere, but it just didn't show up very well. So then I tried it with black embossing. So black embossing powder. So this is the one that I did where I stamped it, and I just didn't show up very well. You can't really see the ink lines on it, although it's very pretty. But then I tried it. Oh, that's clever. I didn't realise I'd done that. Then I tried it with black embossing powder, and it shows up much more clearly. That's really cool, isn't it? And we can give her a party dress. So she can have a black party dress, or she can have a shimmery party dress. Very cool. So let's do that. Look, I've done it on the other side. I'm not sure if when I made this earlier in the week, did I put 2 layers together? No, I don't think so. I just happened to have stamped it on the other side. Right, let's take the backs off those. So this is much better with a little bit of black embossing powder. And you can get that in my online shop. And get all the things in there. It looks so much better than this one. You can't really tell it's a skirt folds. So that's that one. And I've got some gifts here. So she is off on her way to the party, definitely. Hello, Robin. Welcome to you from Kentucky. Goodness, we are really international, aren't we? It'd be lovely for everyone to say where they're from. I know where a lot of you are from, but Kentucky and where else? I've got lots. So I wonder if I can scroll back through to see. I can't see. Oh, yeah, Connecticut. We've got lots from the UK. How lovely is that? Thank you for joining me. So I'm popping the dimensionals on the back of the image, and I've just stamped it. I have cut it out with my snips, my little scissors, and I've coloured it in with Stampin' Blends. And this one were these black and white papers, and I think this is stunning. Oh, and of course, Sylvia, you're here. I've got Sylvia from New Zealand. That's lovely. Have we got Amanda from Spain too? Fantastic. I love this. Are any of you crafting? Or are you just relaxing on this like end of the week day, Friday evening? So I'm not sure if I've got another set of gifts cut out. So that's her, that's her. So cool, isn't it? I think I'll give her some blue shoes to go with her very dazzling skirt. Or she could have black shoes, couldn't she? That would be great. And then that one's stuck down. So I don't think I coloured in another set of gifts. So it's quite lucky I've got this one here. This is beautiful. You're prepping cards for a sale, decorating envelopes and such like. It's great to decorate the envelopes. Do you love her party dress, Jen? I want one. I want a party dress like this and like this. And one with a big snowflake on. Even this one. So cool. So our girl is going, Cinderella is going to the ball, isn't she? So let's, I'm going to use the same colours because I don't have to think about that if I use the same colours. So let's go for it. What have we got? We have got, that's Calypso Coral. That's Flirty Flamingo. There we go. We'll use the dark and the light, so it'll be slightly different. So we've already stamped the image, and I was showing you the stamping earlier. Oh, thank you, Robin. It's great fun. I haven't done it for such a long time, and I thought this stamp set kind of calls out for a bit of fun with it. I'm definitely going to have a go at her raincoat next time or another time. I think that'll be great fun. So that's the pinks. I think we'll have a bit of pink on the long box at the bottom as well. So I'm just doing the lid, the darker shade. You can do it any way you like. Hi Philomena, you're not late. How lovely of you to be here. We are having fun paper piecing with our stamp set, the Delivering Cheer stamp set. We're giving her, Cinderella shall go to the ball. We're giving her lots of party dresses for Christmas, for birthdays, and all of the things. So that's those colours. And then I think we'll go for the balmy blue. Actually, I've got the light and the dark of those colours. So we'll have a bit of dark here on the lid. And a bit of dark on the ribbon. Oh, I love it too, Philomena. It's such a great set, isn't it? It's such a simple one, and yet you can have so much fun with it. It's great. So that's that. And then, what did I do the bottom one in? I think I did the bottom one in the dark pool party. So we'll go for that. Just a slightly different colour. There. And then I grabbed the soft sea foam, love this colour, for this gift here. And I think I did the dark. Which one's the darker? This one's the darker. The light's not very good in my craft room. I think now the winter's coming, I'm going to have to invest in some more lights for the lives. Quick colouring in. And then I think that last one was pool party again, actually. Just across there. Lots of fun with this. These are my favourite colouring pens, I have to say. Out of all of the things we've got watercolour pencils, we've got Stampin' Up markers. Yeah, these I think are my favourite. Oh, and then I have got, there's an ivory colour. So I'll use that for her arms. We've also got a nice bronze that would be a good skin colour as well. There we are. So we've just got her arms. Now I need to find a black pen for her shoes. Let's just grab it. Now I don't have the black blend. I have no idea why I've not got it. So I'll grab the black Stampin' Up marker. Basic black. And we'll do her feet. Because I think with that beautiful dress, she needs black shoes to match. There we go. I suppose these should be black, really. I'm not sure if the blue work. Let's make them black. She looks very elegant now. Yes. Alfie, no barking, please. That's my dog. He's in the craft room. He likes to be in here, but then he can see through the front window. And if anybody walks by, he likes to let them know that he's here. You'd never believe he was the silliest, softest dog on the planet. He does like to let people know. So I'm just using my snips to quickly cut around the image. It's ever so easy. There we go. But he's a great guard dog. Oh, he is a cutie. He's as daft as a brush. My daughter popped out earlier while I was out driving and she brought him back a new toy. Some kind of weird, fluffy alien looking thing, and he thinks it's the best. He brought it straight to me when I came home to the door to show me what he had. Honestly, I had to sneak one of his toys into the washing machine this morning while he wasn't looking. I'm sure he wouldn't have cared. But I think we sometimes treat these dogs a bit like our children. And I popped it in while he wasn't looking, so it's come out much cleaner. He'd had it in the garden. Am I the only one who does that? Okay, so we've got her gifts. You can't go to the party without the presents. I'm wondering if this would look nice with a little black border around it. I don't know. Let's use the edges of these dimensionals. Let's use them all up. Well, not all, but let's use them up. Just get rid of that on my screen. I can see now. I can't see all the comments. There we are. That's slightly too big. There we go. Put another bit on there so it's not wonky. There we are. Use all the edges. There. Just make sure it matches. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to stick this one down. Let's grab another couple of card bases. Like so. We're nearly done. Oh, where my bone folder is. Let's grab it. There we are. Got them all over the place. Right, so we're going to put this one on here. So pretty, look. That's that one. And then this one. I think it might look nice with a little black edge around it. Let's try it and see. I've got a piece of black right here. I was cutting penguins out yesterday. I've got a team meeting next week and I've sent everyone little penguin kits to make a penguin card. And yeah. So I want this one the same size as that, and I'm going to cut that one down slightly. So it would be 4 3/4 by 3 1/4 for my layer. And then this layer needs to come down slightly. So I'm going to make it 3. So we want it equal. So take a tiny bit off that side and then make sure it's 3 at this side. So she's still in the middle, and this needs to be now 4 1/2. So we'll take a little bit off here and make sure it's 4 1/2. So it's just another little bit off the bottom. So she's still centered, and now this should all fit together. So this one is project because the note cards and envelopes come in inches. I have just taking it down by 1/4 inch. Oh, that's pretty. I quite like that. Yeah, we're going to go for that. Like that. Like so. Then we'll stick it on. So you could make a whole set of cards. You could make lots of quick Christmas or little birthday cards to keep handy, or little birthday invitations or something with this set would be beautiful, especially it's got the to and the from on it. Maybe that was the idea. It does make it pop. Thanks, Philomena. That's what I thought too. I wonder if that to and from is to make little birthday invitations. Wouldn't they be great? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, you could definitely whip up a few of those. You could make quite a little stack of cards. Or you could put them in a little gift box and gift them to someone so they had a little stack of cards. Now, what colour should I put on there? I think we should try and stamp it in black. And I'm not sure if we should use Happy Birthday. Let's have a look to see what I've got quickly. What would be nice is a little celebrate. Celebrate, but I can't see one. I've got a very big celebrate, which is far too big. Hello. Father's Day, don't need that. Plentiful plants, what's in that one? Nope. Oh, what's in this one? Oh, this one would work. Okay, so grab what you have if you're going to make this card. I've got Celebrate Sunflowers, and I'm going to take the Celebrate from it. I'm going to do a little bit of masking to make it fit what we would like it to be. So let's grab a block. I'm going to see if I can make this work. Shall we try? And then I won't keep you too much longer. So I want to cover up. I've got a little bit of washi tape, any old washi tape that you've got. And you're going to cover it right tight, all the words that you don't want. So I don't want Let's Celebrate You, I want Celebrate. And I'm going to cover up the U like that and see if I can just leave the Celebrate and see how that goes. Let's try it. Ink pad, I've covered you up with all the debris. Honestly, you should see my workspace right now. So we have got Celebrate. Now the key to doing this is to make sure you take this tape off before you stamp, because you're going to end up in a very inky mess otherwise. Look at that. And also, once you've done that, make sure you've got none left on your hands from peeling it off, because that could be an issue. Yeah, I think that will do. Let's hope for the best. And, oops, piece of white. We need some better light. Put my light in a bit more. Okay, see, I'm getting inky. I'll do it in the middle. Oh, that's not bad. I pressed a bit hard, but that's not bad. That's not too bad. Will it do? I think it will do. I might just try it one more time. Let's just try it on here. Yeah, let's try it one more time. There we go. Let's just cover it up. I have multiple different types of washi tape hanging around my craft space. I use it usually for my dies through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to keep them nice and still. Very useful stuff. Or for the back of envelopes. Right, let's take it off. Don't want to lose the stamp, do we? Have I still got you? Have I lost you, or are you still here? You're very patient. Okay. Let's try again, see if I can make a slightly clearer image, because I'm very good at over-inking with this black at the moment, because I re-inked it. Oh, you're still here. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, that's much better. Oh, I think it was worth the second shot. Definitely. This is what I'm looking for. These are my go-to dies at the moment for cutting out. So you could use a punch. You could cut it out like I did the other one by just using the trimmer. Or you could find a little die that will fit what you've got. And this one, look at that. That fits perfectly. These are the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And these always seem to have the one that fits perfectly. I made a frame the other day. I just had them both together. And I created a beautiful stitch scallop frame. You've got all of these in there. As you can see, there's lots of sizes. And then there's these other shapes as well. Stitch So Sweetly. Love them. Right, let's do that. And I think we're done then. Pretty much. Right, as you see, I pop it on there. It stops it moving when I pop it through the die cutting machine. A little bit of a lifesaver. There we go. Celebrate, and it's so pretty. Look at that. So we're going to pop it on here. Up here. Here, I think. I don't want to chop her feet off, like I said. I think this would actually, like I said for the other one, look so much better on a bigger card because we're kind of going to cover up some of her skirt. But it's okay. We can live with that. We can see her skirt. We know what's going on. So I'm going to use some more of these edge pieces that are left over on these dimensionals. Celebrate. So this could be for anything. I love this. Hi Jen, you okay my lovely? You're still here. So yes, celebrate. Celebrate. I'm not sure about it there. I think I'm going to have to leave it there. I can't think of where else I can pop it. It's slightly big. Yeah, so I think if I was going to make them again, I would bring my paper doll right down the bottom to give myself some more room to pop my little sentiment at the top. I can put it here. I think this works. And then we're not covering up too much. Celebrate. So we've got that one. This is definitely more of a celebration birthday card, I think, with a pretty party dress. We've got this one. I haven't put a sentiment on it at all. I think I will go back and do that one. But she's definitely going to the ball in her glittery party dress. Thank you, Philomena. I will definitely finish them off and put some sentiments on. I think maybe this one should be a birthday card. Sending love and Christmas cheer and happy birthday. How cool are they? So I love those. I might just quickly stamp this and make this a birthday card. I think it should be. It would be nice if you kind of used a little bit of more heat embossing on this. So you could heat emboss it in silver or gold for the happy birthday. That would be lovely. I think I'm just going to stamp it for the sake of the video. Oh, the geese are flying overhead outside, so it might be a bit noisy. There we go. Happy birthday. Oh, I like it. That's so lovely. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Bring some light in a little bit more. Is that better? Can you see better? Thank you, Karen. That's very kind of you. So a little bit of fun with the Delivering Cheer stamp set paper piecing, and our Cinderella is definitely going to the ball. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's given you some inspiration to play with it. Yeah, it's available in my online shop at inkstampshare.ink. Do hop over there to my blog and see what I've got going on. There's lots of inspiration over there. Let me just colour in her shoes. It feels wrong. Oh, Wendy, I will send love to all the pinkies on Sunday. I'm very excited about that. We'll have such a lovely time. And any projects that I see, I'll take photos of, and I'll pop them onto my Facebook page, which is Inkstampshare as well. So have a look over there. You can follow my Facebook page, and I'll post all the inspiration I've got over there and any projects that we make on our team day. Oh yeah, so thank you so much for joining me live. You're absolute angels. Thank you very much. And yeah, do join me next Tuesday for Coffee and Cards at 11 in the morning. I'd love to see you there live again. And if you're watching me on replay, please let me know you're watching on replay and if you enjoyed it. And if you're watching on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button and the little bell for notification of future videos. It really helps me so much. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you next week. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.